Okay, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Orange Division, this final game of the 2021 Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Qualifying Tournament. Congratulations to Lincoln University of Pennsylvania and North Carolina Central University for making it here this far. Thank you to all of you tuning in. Thank you to Honda, and definitely thank you to HCAS for making this happen in a really trying year. We're so glad to see these scholars get to shine despite it all. And we're going to have fun right now. So Jasmine won the coin toss. And that means she gets to choose first from these categories: a spelling bee, anything goes, full speed ahead, and knowing the 90s.
Knowing the 90s.
Okay, let's do it. Good luck, both teams. It's coming in just a second, y'all.
Okay.
I know, with bated breath. Okay, now we're gonna do it. Okay, before we start, I am hearing some extra noise. So I just want to make sure everyone who's not in the face-off position is muted, because we definitely don't want that wrecking the flow. Okay, with that said, we're about to jump into this with knowing the 90s. Let's go. Okay. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle were among the characters introduced in 1996 in the release of what Nintendo RPG? That was Lincoln. Glenn.
Pokemon.
That's right. Got to catch them all. Here's your bonus for 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all three. 2021 is the 31st year in operation for what space telescope launched in 1990?
I think it's
Hubble. Hubble
Team, your
telescope.
answer? Yes, that's good for 5 points. Next. 2 answers. In the last game of their 1997 rematch, what company's Deep Blue computer made history by beating which Russian grandmaster in chess?
IBM, and I don't know the next.
Yeah, IBM is good for 5. The player was Garry Kasparov. All right, and now you get to choose Glenn.
Knowing the 90s.
Knowing the 90s. Replaced in 2020 by the USMCA, what trade agreement between the US, Mexico, and Canada went into effect in 1994? NCCU, Jasmine.
NAFTA.
That's right. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. First,
Good job.
Good job.
Intense solitary research. In 1994, Andrew Wiles solved the mathematical mystery known as whose 1637 last theorem?
Newton. I don't know.
Know what it is.
Newton.
No, that was Fermat. Let's try the next part. 2 More Days of Peace and Music was the theme for the 25th anniversary concert celebrating what 1969 rock festival held in upstate New York?
Woodstock.
That's right. Yeah, I have to read the whole thing. Good job, y'all. Okay. All right, you're back in control here. Okay, 90s. In early 1990, F.W. de Klerk released which famed activist from Victor Verster prison in South Africa? Lincoln, Glenn.
Nelson Mandela.
That's the one. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. First, Brazil, Mexico, Nicaragua. Which country elected its first and still only female president in 1990? Violeta Chamorro.
Mexico.
No, that was Nicaragua. Here's the next part. Australia, Canada, Ireland. Though she served less than 1 year, in 1993, Kim Campbell became the first and still only female prime minister of which country?
I think
Canada.
Yes, that's good for 10 there. Okay. That's Glenn.
Can I get a spelling bee?
Okay. Even a real amateur at spelling ought to be able to correctly spell amateur. So how is it done? NCCU, Jasmine.
AMETEUR.
No, that's incorrect. Can you take it, Glenn?
AMATEUR.
Correct. And here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. First part, abysmal at spelling? Perhaps not, if you can correctly spell abysmal.
ABYSSIMIAL.
No, that was ABYSMAL. Here's the next part. Spelling may not be your bailiwick, but how is bailiwick correctly spelled?
Bailey Wick.
So close. Bailiwick. All right, you get to choose again here, Glenn.
Anything goes.
Okay. Newcastle, Kent, and Sussex are the 3 counties that make up what smallest mid-Atlantic state? Lincoln, Glenn.
Delaware.
Delaware's right. Here's your bonus for 5 points apiece. 2 answers. Volunteer and show me what 2 U.S. states each border 8 states, including each other.
I know that one is Missouri.
Team, begin your answer.
Iowa, Missouri and Iowa.
That was Missouri and Tennessee, so you got 5 there. 2 more answers here. What 2 U.S. states both border Missouri and Tennessee?
Mississippi.
Team, begin your answer.
West Virginia.
Mississippi.
That was Arkansas and Kentucky. So you got 5 on the bonus, and that is the end of round 1. Woo! Yes. Before we move on, I'm just going to give you all a little love from everybody watching you at home. Lunex Titan says, let's go NCCU. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing y'all names. Okay, I'm just reading. Josiah Terralong says, let's go NCCU. A lot of NCCU love. Ed Han says, let's go Lincoln. Amina Muhammad says, yeah, Lincoln. Go Lions. Woo! Lots of love. Emojis, fires, hand claps, all of the love and the emojis. So I hope y'all are feeling loved and supported. And we're going to get ready to go into the next round. If everybody is good. Is everybody good?
Yep.
Okay, everybody's good. So next we're going to have Etana in for Lincoln. Let me get you in the right spot here. And then we've got Isabel in for NCCU. So we got a close game here. Lincoln with 65 and NCCU with 20. So that means Isabel, who's not in the right spot. Let me get you to, I'm coming, Isabel. It's happening. It's all happening. Oh, gosh. Okay. There we go. Took a little finesse. Okay. So, Isabel, you get to choose first, and here are your categories. Civil rights, spelled with a W, digging coal, staycations, and TV villains.
TV villains.
Okay, let's do it. Dooku, Olaf, Vertigo. In the TV version of A Series of Unfortunate Events, Neil Patrick Harris is which villainous count? NCCU, Isabel.
Dooku.
No, can you take it, Etana?
Olaf.
Olaf is right, and here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. 2 answers. With the help of his assistant Smithers, which greedy power plant owner antagonizes what city's population on The Simpsons?
Springfield. And
Team,
Mr.
begin your
Burns.
answer.
Springfield and Mr. Burns.
Good, all 20. Okay, Isabel, you're in control. No. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Etana. That's Etana.
Civil rights, please.
Civil rights. First-hand experience with civil rights marches informs Walking with the Wind from which Georgia congressman who died in 2020? NCCU, Isabel.
Lewis.
That's right, John Lewis. May he rest. Here's your bonus.
Job.
Freedom's Daughters profiles women in the civil rights movement, including
Wells.
which NAACP
Yeah.
co-founder
No,
and anti-lynching advocate?
Or is it? I think
Team, your answer?
Wells.
Wells is right for 10 points.
Oh.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
A 14-part TV series narrated by Julian Bond, a companion book to that series, and a folk song all share what 4-word title?
Go tell it on. No. Go tell it on the mountain.
Team, your answer?
Go tell it on the mountain.
That was Eyes on the Prize. You got 10 on that bonus. And all right, you get to choose now, Isabel.
Staycations.
Okay. A full-scale Parthenon replica and Andrew Jackson's Hermitage are a short drive from what city whose top musical attraction is the Grand Ole Opry? NCCU, Isabel.
Nashville.
Nashville is right. Here's your bonus. 10 points
Good job.
apiece. First, 111 miles south of Nashville is what Alabama city whose main draw is the Marshall Space
Mobile?
Flight Center?
Montgomery or Birmingham or Selma.
Team, your answer?
Mobile.
Mobile.
That was Huntsville. Let's try the next part.
Ooh.
216 miles west of Huntsville is what city where the National Civil Rights Museum was built around the Lorraine Motel?
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Where his king died? Memphis, right?
Team,
Yes.
your
Me-
answer?
Memphis.
Memphis. Good job.
Memphis is right. You got 10 there. Okay, Isabel
Steak-
again.
Staycations.
FAMU students can drive 200 miles west to see the Navy's Blue Angels practice Tuesdays and Wednesdays in what West Florida city? In CCU, Isabel.
Talladega.
No, can you take it, Atana?
Tallahassee.
No, that was Pensacola. You're still in control, Isabel.
Staycations.
Staycations. Drive 60 miles east from Toledo, Ohio to ride the 17 roller coasters at Cedar Point on the shores of what smallest Great Lake? In CCU, Isabel.
Lake Michigan.
No. How about you, Atana? That answer is Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Isabel, you get to choose again.
TV villains.
Played by Lena Headey, which Westerosi matriarch schemes against House Stark in Game of Thrones? Lincoln, Atana.
Cersei.
Yes, evil Cersei. Here's your bonus. Cersei's eldest son, which Westerosi leader oversees Ned Stark's beheading?
Joffrey.
Good, 10 points. A schemer with grand delusions, the villainous Viserys was the heir to which dragon taming house?
Targaryen.
Good, all 20. Okay, you're back in control, Latana. Oh, I'm sorry, that is the end of round 2. All right, this is a super close game, y'all. We've got Lincoln, PA with 125, NCCU with 60 points. Close is exactly how we like it. Okay, I just want to make sure, everyone, just make sure that you are staying focused, not talking on any face-offs. If there's someone in your home who's interrupting you, this is a good time to remind them that you are in a competition right now and to not talk to you. And you may want to ignore them while gameplay is going on, even if you are not in the face-off position. Okay, I just make sure we're all on the same page about that. You getting some more love? Let's go, Lincoln, you got this. Let's go, NCCU. Work back, Central, let's go. Yes, y'all got this. It's still anybody's game, so y'all keep showing up and showing out like you have been. Okay, so now we're gonna get some new players. We're getting Dimitri in for Lincoln. If my end will cooperate, that's what's going to happen. And then we are getting Cedric in here for North Carolina Central. I promise you it's happening. There we go, that a baby. Okay. I'm going to read one more comment. You all are doing amazing. Lincoln Pride, that's from Brianna Blake. You're all doing amazing. Both teams, y'all are out here representing, doing a great job. Okay, so now we've got those new players in. Since North Carolina Central is behind, that means you get to choose first, Cedric, and here are your categories. D, definitions, people's names as places, pilgrimages, and so many Susans.
So many Susans.
Okay, so many Susans. Let's go. Susan Wojcicki is the CEO of what video sharing platform that was acquired by Google in 2006? NCCU, Cedric.
Vine.
No, can you take it, Dimitri?
Uh,
No, that was YouTube. All right, let's try again, Cedric.
D for definitions.
Okay. In some cultures, what D word is the money or property a bride brings to a husband when they get married? Lincoln, Dimitri.
dollar.
No, can you try it?
Dividend.
No, that's a dowry. It's old school. We don't do that no more. Okay. Cedric, you still get to choose.
People's name as places.
People's names as places. One of gospel's best-selling albums is the soundtrack to The Preacher's Wife, from which artist whose surname is a Texas metropolis? That was NCCU Cedric.
Dallas.
No, can you take it, Dimitri?
Houston.
Yes, the incomparable Whitney Houston. Here's your bonus for 20, then 10 points. The first African-American woman elected to Congress from the South, whose surname is also that of a West Asian nation.
Chisholm.
Rice.
Team, your answer?
Rice.
No, let's try it for 10 points. Barbara shares this surname with Michael, principal owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
Jordan.
Jordan. Yeah.
Yes, Barbara Jordan for 10 points. Okay, you get to choose, Dimitri.
Pilgrimages.
Okay. One of Islam's 5 pillars is a pilgrimage to what city where Muhammad was born? NCCU, Cedric.
Mecca.
Yes, and here's your bonus.
That should be Hajj.
The pilgrimage to Mecca is known by what H word?
Hajj. Hajj.
Good, 10 points. Yes. On the Hajj,
Kaaba.
pilgrims visit what sacred K site, a square building at the center of Mecca's Great Mosque?
Kaaba.
Yes, another 10.
So many Susans.
It's not.
Okay, so many Susans. Fighting crime is the Invisible Woman. Susan Storm Richards was a founding member of what Marvel quartet? NCCU, Cedric.
The Justice League.
No, can you take it, Dimitri?
The Avengers.
No, that's the Fantastic Four. All right, you're still in control here, Cedric.
So many Susans.
So many Susans. Who was New York's agent for the American Anti-Slavery Society before founding the National Woman Suffrage Association with Elizabeth Cady Stanton? NCCU, Cedric.
Anthony.
Yes, Susan
Susan
B.
B.
Anthony. And here's your bonus for 10 points
Good job.
apiece. Which Susan, an ambassador to the UN and the National Security Advisor,
Is that right?
was President Biden's pick to head the Domestic Policy Council?
Go with it. Just
Rice.
Yes, that's the one. 10 points.
Good job.
Next. Representing Maine since 1997, which most senior Republican woman in the
Sarandon?
Senate was re-elected in November 2020?
Go with it.
Sarandon.
I love it. That was Colin. So you got 10 on the bonus. Cedric, you get to choose.
Definition.
Okay, D, definitions. Often used to describe laws or rules, what D adjective for cruel or severe is named for an ancient Greek legislator, not Mr. Malfoy? NCCU, Cedric.
Draco.
No, can you take it, Dimitri?
Demerit.
It was draconian. Good shot there. Cedric, you still choose? Oh, nope, that is the end of round 3. Oh, wow, what a great game. Y'all are doing it. C. Abney said, that's my baby. And also Eagle Pride. Naughty B says, let's go, Cedric. Brianna Blake says, you all are doing amazing, Lincoln Pride. Naughty B also, let's go, NCCU. Y'all are absolutely doing great. I cannot believe we just flew through those 3 rounds, 145 to 110. This is clearly going to come down to the ultimate challenge. So if both teams are ready, can I see some thumbs up? Yes. Okay. All right. Fantastic. This is going to be exciting. You're going to have to do some smart choosing here, both teams, to make sure you do what you need to do. So since you're down in CCU, you get to choose first from these categories: trick questions with TRIC emphasized, 4-letter foods, historic ships, and study abroad.
4-letter foods.
Okay, everybody's in agreement? That's what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're
Okay,
doing.
that's all right. That's what we're doing. Just to make sure that the players who are not playing are muted. We want these players to have their best chance possible to rack up as many points as they can. Okay, 4-letter foods. What food whose name has 4 letters is often eaten
Corn,
on the
corn.
cob? Yes. A babka?
Cake.
Yes. With chips,
Chip.
English first. Yeah. No.
Fries. Fries.
No.
Fish.
Fish.
A Basque or Anjou fruit?
Pass.
Pass. A cultivar called leaf cabbage?
Kale.
Yes. The meat in a sirloin?
Beef.
Yes. The Japanese word for bean curd?
Tofu.
Yes. The cheese in spanakopita?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Flatbread for falafel?
Pita.
Yes. The world's best-selling cookie?
Oreo.
Yes. With chips, English
Fish.
first?
Fish.
Yes. A Basque
Kiwi?
or no. The cheese in a spanakopita?
Feta.
Yes. A Basque or Anjou fruit?
A date?
Drew.
No.
Drew.
No.
Not dates, but what's
Uh,
a big? No, that's
no.
not
A Basque or Anjou fruit?
Pear.
Yes. Yes. Listen, that's how you do it, okay? You keep throwing stuff out until you get it. Well done. All 10, all 250 points. That brings you up to 360. Well done. Okay. And now it comes down Lincoln, PA.
We're going to go.
What's your
trick
choice?
questions.
Trick
Okay, 3 questions. Let's go. Whew. All right, take a deep breath, y'all. Let's go. What word spelled with T-R-I-C is an anaconda or boa?
Constrictor.
Yes. The elbow joint extending muscle?
Next.
No. Having 2 dissimilar sides?
Asymmetric.
Yes. A 2-toed flightless ratite?
Pass.
Pass. Nixon's nickname?
Tricky.
Yes. A defined area like for schools?
Pass.
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 Dis-
A whimsical deviation?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Medical care for the aged?
Geriatric.
Yes. To remove from entanglement?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. A pumping chamber of the heart?
Aortic.
No. The elbow joint extending muscle? Pass. A 2-toed flightless ratite?
Pass.
Pass. A defined area like for
District.
schools? Yes.
District.
A whimsical deviation?
Pass.
A good shot, y'all. You got 125 points to bring your score up to 270. Let's take a look at the ones you missed. The elbow joint extending muscle, that's a tricep. A 2-toed flightless ratite, ostrich. A whimsical deviation and eccentricity, we would have taken eccentric as well. To remove from entanglement, to extricate. And finally, a pumping chamber of the heart, ventricle. And I know you would have gotten there if you had had more time. Hey, good shot, y'all. Congratulations to both teams. North Carolina Central wins 360 to 270. Well played.
Good game.
Great
Before
game,
we
y'all.
end the broadcast,
Good game.
I'm gonna give you- yes, woo, this is a good game. Let's go, Lincoln. Yes, y'all did great. Great job, both teams. And we look forward to seeing the next phase of all this. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.